Hey everybody, it's Mike McWilliams come to you from the equator. I have a cautionary tale here from this story from the Mail Online. R. Kelly spends another night in jail because he cannot come up with a $100,000 bail. Now, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, age 52, will spend another night in jail on Saturday because he can't come up with the 10% of the $1 million bond that he has on him for the charges that he's facing. He doesn't have the $100,000, that's 10%, in order to get out. He's not liquid, $100,000. Now I want you to think about that. There are people in outer Mongolia who know R. Kelly's music. And wow, you know, if this isn't a cautionary tale for you young people starting out, I don't know what. You have managers, you have lawyers, accountants. If you're not financially savvy, if you don't have what I would call a basic financial education, you're going to find yourself in a situation where this is what can happen to you. Now, you know, while he was making, and he had hit songs up until 2015, 2016, so no more than 3-4 years ago, this man had hit songs. And he is not liquid $100,000. You know, I'm going to throw out, a lot of people I'm sure online are going to speculate as to why this is. I'll throw my 2 cents in real quick. I think it has a lot to do with probably in order to fund his lifestyle, he was probably taking advances against his publishing. He may have sold a great deal of his publishing. And believe me, the record companies are more than glad to do that for you because if they own your publishing, they own your masters, you know, you're a slave to your owners. And here is a perfect example. Another reason I think why this ties into the last vlog that I did talking about, you know, if you're trying to sell your music in this environment, forget about it. In order to come up with a minimum wage salary, a yearly, you know, what is that, about $50,000, you have to have a minimum of 2 million streams of your music per month. And as I pointed out, unless you're a top tier star, that's not going to happen. There are stories out there how some people are faking their streaming numbers. And one of these days I'll probably do a story on that, a vlog on that. You know, if you're starting out in this business, I want you to look at this. I want you to really, really think long and hard about what your goal is. If it's fame, fame is fleeting. If it's fortune, fortunes can be made and lost, especially if you don't have a financial background, enough financial education in order to manage your money properly. As I was just saying, with the streaming services out there paying so little, and I think that is a key reason as to another reason why he doesn't have the money. Because it's just he's not getting the kind of financial dividends, he's not reaping the financial rewards that he probably was, you know, 10, 15 years ago, because the streaming services pay chump change. There's the story out there about Smokey Robinson going to Spotify and saying, hey, you know, you guys owe me $200,000, and he had receipts. And allegedly they came back to him and said, look, we'll give you 12 grand, and if you don't like that, you know, we'll sue you, and by the time we're done with you, you know, you'll have spent more in legal fees than this 200 grand that we owe you. He had receipts. And so I'm just showing you that you might want to think long and hard about what your real goals are getting into the music industry, because it is just getting tougher and tougher, even for top tier stars, to really make any money. You can make money on tour, but again, like I said, if you get a 360 deal, you got to give up half of that. So that's all I want to say on this. Sad situation. Those are my speculations as to why this man doesn't have $100,000 liquid. I mean, that should be peanuts to him, but it's not. So you can put that one into your cranium and let it swim around, see what you come up with, thinking upon it, ponder upon it if you so care to. And that's all I'm going to say. You guys take care and have a good one wherever you are.
Like the show? Well, show your support by subscribing and hitting the like button. See you later.